How you feeling, YouTube? How we doing today? All right, so we're gonna do a quick little trade recap. Hopefully, you guys have a blessed day always. Yes, you hear my tone of voice, and no, that does not mean I lost my trade, or it does. We don't know, but you're gonna find out in the video. Um, whoever just like, whoever just like, not wanna proceed with school. Like I'm currently an engineering major. You feel me? I'm currently a electrical engineering major. I just had my electrical circuits exam today around like 6:30. Bro, that exam literally stressed me out crazy. But I'm not gonna speak too much about my personal life on here because at the end of the day, that's not what you're here for. You're here to see me win or lose money. So I'm basically about to show you guys how I won about roughly 1100, 11 to 1200 today. I won about 400 on Top Step and about 700 on Trade of Eight today. So I'll basically show you guys the trade that I took. I'm gonna show you guys the confluences. I took about 3 trades today. I'm not even gonna lie, 3 trades. I'm surprised I took 3 trades. I think one counts also as four because I took one on Sunday, but I went break even on that one. I took a loss, I took a win, and then I took a break even today. So though I'm gonna be uploading this on the 4th. This is the trade that I took on the 3rd. But I'm gonna basically show you guys the confluences, everything that went aligned, everything that's set up, and just overall my bias going into the day. So let's get right into it. So I'm gonna show you guys first the trade that I lost, and I'm gonna show you guys why I lost that trade. So, well, not lost. I went break even. As you see here, we created a S&T. Nasdaq took out a high that ES failed to take out, and we also created a 30-minute inverse fair value gap. That right there was like my bread and butter. I was like, yeah, price is definitely gonna displace lower. I went break even somewhere. Yes, I went break even right around here. I feel like it's a better. Yeah, I went break even right around here. Once price came in, tapped into this zone, I went break even around right here. And for some odd reason, my body decided to wake up at 1 in the morning, and I took this trade around like yeah, as you see, like around 8 o'clock. Like around 8 o'clock is when I decided to hop in the trade. Once I hopped in the trade, I was like, all right, cool. We're definitely gonna respect the confluences. I was like, all right, cool. We're definitely looking to go bearish, and I wanted to target these lows down here to sell side liquidity before we ended up displacing higher. So as you see here, price had a little sharp move. We dropped down. But then we created a SMT over here. ES came into this gap, but NQ failed to take the gap, which then led to all this bullish pressure and then certain confluences. But I wasn't even up for this. This is already in like London session. So went break even here around like 1 o'clock. I went to bed around like 11:30, 11:45. Once I saw that price came down, displaced lower, I was like, all right, cool. We're definitely going to go for short. So I went break even on here and I went break even on my top step. And then I just let the trade do what it had to do once we came break even, and we obviously got stopped out here, but that's understandable. S&T inverse fair value gap and a respect in structure. As you see here, this actually aligns perfectly with my fibs or my gone box equilibrium, whatever you want to call it. As you see here, this comes straight into my 0.25 mark, and that's exactly why I was like, all right, cool. We're definitely looking to displace lower. Change in the state over here. We had this large drastic move. We had a break of structure down to this low, and then we started forming a change of character. So I was already looking for shorts going on into the day from that swing high, this recent. I'm gonna show you on the fib because the fib's better in my opinion. Um, from this recent swing high to swing low, coming right into my range, 0.705 range, and we just immediately did what we had to do in this place. But we went break even on that one. Yes, the trade that I lost, I took it on ES. I apologize. I took this trade on ES. I got stopped out here. Reason why I took this trade, I believe we also did have another. No, yes, we had a SMT here because ES took out a high. I believe it was a New York session. Yes, ES took out this high, but NQ failed to take this high, so I counted that as a SMT, and I was like, all right, cool, that's a bearish SMT, and we're definitely looking to displace lower. This is before Nasdaq took out that high, by the way, which was over here as we lost in the trade, and then it went back right into our zone, which is crazy. But hey, I did catch the move here though, so I'm gonna show you guys that win. So as we came into the day, we had a 5 minute for a value gap, and I was looking for price to target that. As we had a change in the state over here, we had a break of structure down here, and I was like, all right, cool. We come back. Basically, my strategy once again, we come into this swing high, swing low range. I'm looking to see price respect that and then displace lower. As you see here, we had a 1 minute inverse, and that's what I went. That's what I went off on actually. I went off on the 1 minute inverse. Um, was that no? Whoa. Is this the trade? It was. I apologize. Sorry. It was this 1 minute inverse right here. I was like, oh, cool. We have this inverse for value gap we're looking to respect, and we're definitely going to just displace lower. Nope. Price lied. It will completely reverse back, and that's why I'm most likely never going to trust a 1 minute inverse again. Yeah. And I'm going to stick to my 3, 5, 15, 30 minute, 1 hour, whatever inverse for value gaps because those most likely hold and they more so give you a clear break in the structure and is giving strong displacement. Now, this is the trade that I won. Reason why I won this trade, this was the trade that I won around like 700. This was the trade right here. Displacement to the downside. We broke below this low, and I was like, all right, cool. Once we have the change of character right here, this change in the state of delivery, I said, okay, cool. As we have that change, I'm gonna wait for a slight retracement. Have the retracement. I wait for a couple candles to give me that signal, and once I saw this second candle give me that signal, I immediately went in for shorts, targeted London session lows, which is what we failed to take out previously, and then we took out the London session lows, and then after I was looking to go long. And this is the trade that I went break even on because as you see here, I was like, all right, cool. Price is definitely respecting. We had a 5 minute, it was a 5 minute for value gap that was respected before I entered right here. It was this 5 minute for value gap, inverse for value gap that was well, 5 minute bearish for value gap that was disrespected by buyers as they continued playing up in price. As we had this move up here, I immediately entered. I let price do its little consolidation, range a little bit, went break even once we came to this intermediate high, once we came to this swing high right here. And then after that, I was like, okay, cool. After we go break even, I want to see price move up and displace even higher and take out this buy side liquidity, which I will mark for tomorrow. But yeah, that's what I was looking for, but unfortunately price got very choppy and started playing with the trend a little bit, and then I went break even. As you see, we had a candle close. I was probably not going to go break even if we didn't have a candle close, and I would probably let price like breathe a little bit until we end up displacing higher, whatever, as we did at 405. But as you see here, these were the trades that I took today. I took about 3 trades. That's crazy. Break even, 1 win, and 1 loss. Like, what are the odds, man? But this doesn't really count because this was on Sunday. This was early on Sunday, so I took a win, a loss, and a break even. This trade would have been good. I did manage to take profits out of that trade because I took it on ES, and since ES was like in a way higher, I took this trade on ES on Top Step, and since like I got stopped out break even on Nasdaq, I still was up profit on Top Step from ES, so I just closed the trade. So I won about $400 total on the day, and on Trade of It I won about $700, some seven something. You know what I'm saying? So we're back basically where we started from once again. It's crazy, but hopefully we can catch some more setups this week. Hopefully you guys had a good trading day. Hopefully you guys learned something from this video. Stay blessed always. Learn with me. If you guys want to learn with me, I will definitely start making more educational videos. Show you guys how to trade. Show you guys how I personally trade. I trade ICT, SMC concepts. So I definitely will put you guys on, keep you in tune. And I use EMA and SMA to give me another type of bias on whether the trend is moving up or down. And as you see here, we are moving down. So hopefully we can create an SMT for tomorrow, man. Hopefully we can create an SMT. Hopefully we can catch a nice little trade. Hopefully we can move and find our setup. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can find our setup. And yeah. Hope you guys had a blessed one. Hope you guys take care of your families. I'm about to go straight to sleep. Got to be up in the morning because I got to go hit the gym. And we also got to find a good trading opportunity. So hopefully you guys had a blessed one. Hopefully you guys take care of your family, stay safe, be blessed, and always, guys, love.